Consistency is hard unless you have a system. So steal mine. Be a thief. I'm giving you permission. So can we just be honest? Like, summer youth ministry is kind of like playing dodgeball in a cornfield. No walls, no rules, just pure chaos. Your leaders gone, your students at camp, you simply trying to keep your Instagram feed not looking like a ghost town. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you my weekly social media strategy and how I grew a YouTube channel along with several other social accounts to over 900 subscribers completely organically. And best yet, it's actually all available to you. Link in the description for less than a cost of a weekly cup of Starbucks. Welcome, my friends, to the Hybrid Ministry Show. Well, hey everyone, welcome to the Hybrid Ministry Show. If you and I haven't had a chance to meet yet, my name is Nick Clayson, and in the trenches youth pastor, currently serving on assignment in the DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I've been passionate about this thing, digital ministry. I'm trying to make it possible, accessible, and frankly easy for all of us. And I have a foolproof system that I want to share with you. And like I said in the open, steal it, man. It is yours. And so every single Monday, I post some sort of spiritual reel. My goal is to post 2 pieces of content per day. However, what I recommend for most churches and most youth pastors who maybe don't have as big of a team or as much experience with content is to post 3 reels per week. So if you are following my proposed and recommended secret sauce strategy, it would be posting some sort of spiritual reel. Now, if you pre-film your messages or even if you like capture your video live in the room somehow, then I recommend posting it into something like an Opus clip. There's a link down below for you to check out Opus clip, where it'll take your message and it'll just chop it up for you using AI. Super easy, super great. The other good thing is if you do have some sort of like long form message version of your message, of your teaching in some way, shape, or form, when you upload that to like YouTube Shorts, you can link a featured video to the short and it can link out to your long form of that. And so that's what we do. If you don't have either the capacity to sit down ahead of time and pre-film, that's what we do, and that's what I recommend, or B, capture it live in the room when you're teaching, then C, if you download my social media pack, I actually have a bunch of different scripts to help you get through the summer of videos that you can just shoot on your phone, selfie style, and edit directly in something like a TikTok editor, an Instagram Reels editor, or even something like CapCut. And so that's what I would recommend you doing on Monday. And listen, if you're just going to steal this, if you're just going to grab my strategy, the number one way that you could give back to this channel is a very simple like or a subscribe. It costs you nothing over on YouTube or on your podcast catcher, and it really does help us out a whole bunch. Moving on, the second style of post that I recommend that you do is do something fun. I think a lot of times in youth ministry, we feel like we have to be serious all the time, especially when it comes to what's going on social media. But the fact of the matter is that think about your personal social media habits, whatever platform it is for you. Maybe it's Instagram, maybe it's TikTok, maybe it's YouTube, maybe it's even something like Reddit or Facebook. I feel a lot of youth pastors are on Facebook. Why do you get on social media? Maybe you always get on to like do your devotions in a low-key sort of sense of the way, hoping that your church that you follow is going to post scripture and some sort of reels like that. Or if you're like me, you get on to laugh, to be entertained. Maybe I'm a huge basketball fan. I get on to watch basketball content. And sometimes I'm just going to be very honest with you. Sometimes I even get in arguments about my favorite team. So that's a confession I'm willing to make. But post something fun. And in this downloaded pack, I include some done-for-you fun content, emoji guesses or transition hook style videos, things to have fun with your students. And then Friday, go ahead and post some sort of carousel post. Post a Bible verse or post something spiritual like what to do if you're facing anxiety. You know, I posted that recently. Actually, this link right up here at the top of the screen is from a video what I posted using my weekly summer content pack, and the carousel post performed incredibly well. Go back and listen to that one. You'll see the ways that people were responding to it when it says what to do when I'm facing anxiety, what to do when I'm struggling with anger, what to do when I'm struggling with lust. And we filled some of those in. They're completely done for you. Grab them, download them, post them to your feed, and use them, man. They're there for you, and they're there for the taking. But I also recommend, in addition to some of these things that I've given to you, I've included some of my bonus content. And every week we get together with some of our students and we do man on the street interview style videos, or we do tier rankings, or we do a guessing game called 7 Questions. And we'll get students together on camera, either me versus them, or them versus a staff person, or them versus each other, with podcast microphones, or just a little Bluetooth connected to your phone sort of microphone. And we just interview them. We have fun chatting it up with students, hearing their opinion, and then also kind of messing around with them on the edit, which is another really kind of fun way to create content, not only for your students, but also with your students. And all of that, the good news, is included in my summer seasonal social media pack. That's it. That's my 1 week. You take that, you repeat, you rinse, you repeat, and you do it again. Copy it, steal it, and implement it in your ministry. But hold on a second. I got an amazing deal for you on the other side. Check it out. So there's a lot going on this summer. I get it. And you want to stay active even when you're doing slip and slide kickball. This isn't a metaphor. I really own this, and someone's probably definitely gotten hurt on it before. So here's the deal. I don't spend 6 hours a day. I don't spend 6 hours a week on all of this. I've put all of this together, so all you need to do is hit the link in the description and go download the summer seasonal social media pack. It has my weekly proposed schedule for you for the summer. It also has some pre-made templates, things like man on the street questions, graphics. All you got to do is overlay that in an editor, and you can do it directly on your phone, or even in something a little bit more upgraded like an Adobe Premiere Pro or a DaVinci Resolve. And then half of the posts that you're going to get are completely done for you. Plug and play, and you're off to the races. The other 50% is custom, because I don't think that a fully downloadable where it removes your face, it removes your voice, and it removes your personality, I don't think that's a good strategy for social media in 2025. And so the good news about my pack is that I still allow you to be the voice, to be the face, to create content with and for your students, and you and your students are featured on your social platforms. But I've done all the heavy lifting on there, scripts and graphics and templates, and telling you exactly what to do. All you gotta do is follow my instructions, pull out a cell phone camera, and you are off to the races. The result? Consistency, engagement, and not fumbling the bag on your social media feeds this summer. Listen, I got you. Link down in the description. Thank you guys so much for being here on the Hybrid Ministry Show as we attempt to make digital discipleship easy and possible and accessible. Until next time, and as always, my friends, don't forget to stay hybrid.